is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is October 6, 2014. Here are your news updates for today. Alrighty then. Let's go to the Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. Spain says a Madrid hospital nurse has tested positive for Ebola after treating African patient. See, they brought this African patient in, and this nurse has now contracted Ebola, and I'm sure that she was suited up. Alrighty then, so somehow she has contracted it, and I guess she didn't know she had it, so how many patients did she touch before she came down with this? Alrighty then, heads up on that. Moving on. The Watchers watching the world. Total lunar eclipse on Wednesday, October 8th, 2014. Heads up, heads up. Deadly typhoon Fan made landfall in central Japan. Heads up. Pyroclastic flow continue at Sinabung volcano in Indonesia. That was yesterday. Alrighty then. Moving on. E&E News, Energy News. The World. Sometimes they post something under World. October 5th, 2014. Oh, problem. Web page. What happened? Internet Explorer closed? Wow. Let's see if we can get it going. Alrighty then. Hopefully we're still recording. Former top IAEA official. Actually, Fukushima is a catastrophic for every citizen of the world. Radiation doesn't recognize borders. Dose from Fukushima fallout in Europe many times higher than California government claimed for West Coast. It has to go through California and then go across, right? Or is that Common Core? 2 plus 2 is 5. Doesn't it go from our West Coast across to Europe? My goodness. Alrighty then, moving on. August 4th, 2014. Experts. Fukushima globally enhanced cesium-137 levels in air by 2 to 3 orders of magnitude. Radioactive plume that reached Europe contaminated the land, and as a consequence, the whole food chain. Concentrations greatly underestimated. Alright, and then the next report is all the way back from May, so moving on. Uh-oh. Here we are. Oh, good, we're still here. Alright, moving on. E&E News, Energy News. Japan, Fukushima. Today, October 6th. Officials. Typhoon triggers alarm at Fukushima plant. Warning of leakage at Reactor 1. Turbine building. Reactor number 1 turbine building. Leak then detected at reactor number 3. That's the MOX fuel, isn't it? Number 3. Camera captures images of water pouring in after very heavy rain. Powerful storm still packing gusts up to 180 kilometers per hour off Fukushima coast. We'll have to take a quick peek at that if I can get some footage for you. TV. Dangerous typhoon causing massive damage in Japan. Life-threatening flash flood expected for Fukushima. Rain up to 10 inches. AP. Packing winds up to 180 kilometers per hour. Expert warn of tornadoes, mudslides, and high waves along Pacific coast. Navy. Max wave height now 37 feet. It's getting ready to flood in there again. I mean, it's going. It's up to 37 feet. It's going to go right over the wall, I guess, again. Alrighty then. Heads up, heads up, heads up. I believe Fukushima's getting destroyed right now. Both of them. And remember, there's two of them. There's two power plants in there. Let's not forget that. We need to see the footage from both. Both power plants. Remember, there's two. Two power plants. Alrighty then. Also, let me do a quick, I believe I need to do a quick, free consultation to you journalists out there. Alrighty then. And it has to do with Ebola. So, when you're interviewing people out there in Texas, when you're interviewing people in Africa, when you were interviewing the doctors, what happens when they were the ones that were infected? What happens with your microphones? You talk on the microphone like this, blah, 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 blah. Then you give it to the person. Oh, tell me what you have to say. And then you do this. Blah, 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 blah. Inhale in, blah, blah, blah. You stupid idiots. You probably got it now, don't you? I want you to really think about it. I want you to really think about anyone who interviewed any of those doctors, the nurses, whatever. The people in the apartment building, the people around, people in the airport. Whoever you have been interviewing, did you change the screen on your microphone? Or did you go ahead and put it towards your mouth and then inhale? And then maybe later change the screen. You see what I'm saying? Oh well, what's that? Alrighty then. Now, it's 1 day down, 4 to go before the weekend. Please be safe. Hey, journalists, I guess you're not immune to Ebola, are you? They don't like to report on stuff. And supposedly it's airborne anyway. Keep watching my video under recent uploads on Feel Free Music. I attached Dabu 77's a real cool thing on the Aurora that NASA picked up, and also another thing about 2 doctors saying it's airborne. And the CDC is starting to admit stuff. So you journalists out there, good job. Good job. I bet you're so smart that you knew to not put that microphone by your face, right? Want to bet? Alrighty then. Take care. Just be prepared. Be safe. At least I've warned you now about that. Nobody thought of that one. Wonder how many journalists are going to come down with this stuff now. Alrighty then. Take care. See you tomorrow on the flip side. Be safe. Be prepared for anything.